This is Kevin Mayo. Today we're drinking some Troegs Nugget Nectar. This is their Imperial Amber. It's got a big rep. I've never had it before, but I know it's got a big rep. It's kind of a cult beer almost. Troegs is out of Hershey, Pennsylvania. I've drank a few of their beers. Never realized they were from Hershey before. Been around about 20 years now. And I got a little thing in here about, where are we? Nugget Nectar will take the hop heads to Nirvana with a heady collection of American hops, starting with the same basic ingredients as the HopBack Amber, and then they hop it up, for lack of a better word. And this should be fresh. It's a spring release, or late winter, early spring release. It's the end of February. We're still in the middle of our string of bitter cold and blizzards here. So what better time for a nice spring beer? And I think they bottled this around the middle of January. There's no date on the bottle, but let's give it a crack. If you like the reviews, please subscribe. We're always looking for new friends. And leave some comments. We'll talk about beer. Go ahead and give this a pour. We can squeeze the rest in there. So it's yeah, I guess amber's probably a good color for it. It's kind of a darker brown, or no, not a brown, that's wrong, but it's not really orangey or reddish, you know, so it is maybe a tan. And just I'd say a slightly off-white head. It's got a about 2 fingers, pretty tight bubbles on it. It is 7.5% ABV, but I'm not really getting too much lacing alcohol-wise. And it is perfectly clear and just a few bubbles streaming up through it, so not an overly carbonated beer. Let's do the aroma. And it's got a real citrus base to it. I mean, the grapefruit is predominant. Then I get a little bit of a hint of pine, and you also pick up some of the malt up front. But overall, not a super complex aroma to it. I was wondering, I'm not sure what the IBUs are on it. Nothing on the bottle I saw, and I don't remember seeing anything on the website when I looked at it. Let's give it a taste. And it's just a very, very good, I was going to call it an IPA. Technically it's not supposed to be an IPA, it's a double amber. But the nice bready up front. Just a nice, yeah, bit of crack or bread up front. Then you get a real solid blast of grapefruit in the middle. Get a little bit of pine in the middle. Ends nice and bitter. It's just exactly what you'd expect. And I would say it's probably got a little bit more oomph to it. A little bit more bitter. A little bit more citrus than a Lagunitas IPA or a Dogfish Head 60, which I tend to drink a lot of. But it's got that extremely well balanced. It has the flavor profiles that you're looking for in the order that you're looking for it. I can see why this has a big rep. If you're an IPA man, this is a good beer. Not everybody's a huge IPA fan, and I can see why you wouldn't go in it. But as an IPA fan, I mean, this just does it for you. I'm thinking of Union Jack, actually. Firestone Walker Union Jack is almost what I'm thinking when I drink this. And that's, you know, that's big praise. That's a beer I really like. So, let's go back and just kind of recap. So you get that nice bread up front. Then, in the middle, grapefruit, pine, not too much else. I'm trying to see if I can pick up like a sweeter fruit. I'm not really picking that up. Finish is bitter. It does finish dry. It does finish dry on the back of the tongue. You get a little bit of that resin coating. But a really, really, really good beer. Score-wise, and there's nothing wrong with this beer. So it's bumping right there. I guess we'll give it an 89 out of 100. Nothing wrong with it. It's not like 89 is a bad score. 89 is a great score. So 89 out of 100. Till next time, keep drinking.